that's a fast mover. Gotta be something other than a redfish, I would think. But now he's pulling hard like a redfish, but boy, he darted out really quick. All right, guys, I just want to thank y'all for coming out with me today. All right, I don't know what this is. This is crazy. He's a fast one. Whatever he is, he's fast. He'll be the first fish we catch on this here Chinese string. I give her a little. I'm glad it's taking me back away from the water we hadn't been fishing, so we don't spook up everything in front of us. I don't know. This fish is acting different than normal. This might, no, it's just a redfish, guys. But he just acted strange. Oh, well, it's just one of them things, you never know. He was fast and he was furious. Alright, he might be the first keeper of the day. I hadn't been out here very long. I just got here and taking advantage of another kind of calm morning. Well, semi-calm. We've got a north. Oh yeah, I think he's going to be a slot. A north wind, maybe northeast. Oh yeah, he's definitely a slot. Well, he sure acted kind of crazy. Fishing with that chicken of the sea down south lures, and yeah, got me a new oh yeah, beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. He'd definitely be a slaughter. Alright, let me get, I don't want to put my finger in his mouth. Guys, don't put your fingers in his mouth, in their mouth. I did it in a couple of videos, so I was a bad influence. These teeth are a little sharp. They will mess with you. Nice fish. Nice, nice, nice. 23 and a half. Let's go ahead and put him in there. We don't know what today's gonna bring. Last time I went out, I got some of my neighbors, one of my neighbors, a couple of fish to eat. But the thing is, I got several neighbors that like fish. So we've got to get to catching, guys. We gotta get to catching. We can't slack off. But all right, guys, I'll talk a little more about this string on the next fish. I don't want to gab in between catches too much. So we will see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys. Ooh, this guy is up here in this little shallow water. Oh man, I was just about ready to turn around and go back to the main body of water, because I thought, well, I'll come back up in here and see if and they're here. I've seen several, but man, I'm bumping them oysters. This bottom of this boat is gonna get a little scarred up today, but well, we'll fix it if we have to. But yeah, it's almost worth it. Look at this guy. This is a nice redfish right here. Oh, y'all seen this little thing before. I talked about it. It was that little ditch that I found last summer, and anyway, I came up in here and I was close by, so I said, well, I'll give it a shot. I caught that one out front, and I said, well, we'll go up here and see if there's anything. Well, this guy's, he's a fighter. Oh, hear that? Bumping on them oysters. But yeah, might be number 2, guys, right here. Oh, yep. There just went Anybody want to buy a used boat? Slightly, got a few slight blemishes on the bottom. Oh, this thing is pretty thick. A few surface scratches really ain't gonna hurt it much. I get the old. I ain't worried about it anyway. I never was real happy with this boat, to be honest with you. I hate to be one to downplay things, but I really almost want to knock a hole in it so I can justify buying a Hobie. Oh man, these native watercraft people are gonna hate me for that. Well, they didn't reach out and try to give me any sponsor money, so well, neither did Hobie, but it just drafts too much water, man. 16, 17 inches, man. Oh, this guy is a nice fish. Oh. Come on, guy, turn loose of it. Yeah, he might have been caught and released once. Oh. This guy, 26 and a half. Guys, do y'all remember that? 2 spots on that one I released a couple of days ago. What would the coincidences be that I released him and then caught him again? I'm not in the same area, and I know a lot of fish have more than one spot. But guy, if you're dumb enough to get caught by me twice, guess what happens? You get to go home. My neighbor gets to have a nice dinner, and everybody's happy. Except you, of course. You ain't gonna be too happy. Like, I don't know, maybe you were tired of this world. It's just been cruel to you. Getting hooked in the mouth every few days. And alright guys, I don't know what y'all think about me keeping a couple of fish here and there, but well, we're gonna do it anyway. I'm sorry. I do care about what y'all think, but when it comes to what y'all think, in case y'all think I should turn him loose, and what my neighbors think, you know, my neighbors are my neighbors right here. They're hungry. You know, we're supposed to feed those that are hungry. And so, not that they can't feed themselves, they're pretty hard workers, way harder worker than me. But I don't care how hard you work or where you go, you just cannot get fish as fresh as, you know, caught, filleted, and delivered all in the same day. So anyway guys, that was so much fun. I might just drift up here again, see, being he turned us around, and see if we can't find number 3 up this ditch, because this is just the beginning of it. It goes up that way. But anyway, all right guys, that was fun. I wish y'all were out here with me. Well, y'all are with me in a sense, but I mean, I just, man, I love to see people catch fish. It's the, you know, I'd like to see people catch fish as much as I like to catch fish myself. Man, when I'm with a group of people, I normally won't fish. When I was chartering people, most charters, they fish themselves, you know, and they line their people up and then they go fishing themselves. And a lot of times the guide will catch most of the limits for people because they can't catch them, but not me. I would get them lined up. I'd show it was possible. I would catch one and show them, and then I'd turn them loose and let them have it. I see a redfish moving through the water, I'm pretty sure, way up there. It's hard to see from this distance. It could be just a trailing group of mullet or something, but normally when you're looking way away and you see a V in the water or something, Now there's a redfish here and there running in front of me, but these are all spooked. They don't really count. That's what just happened with this catch. But I look way off where they hadn't been messed with, and you can normally see one moving in this super shallow water sometime. But all right, guys, I don't want to bore y'all, so let's go on to the next one, guys. Alright guys, oh yeah, might have hooked up to number 3 here. I seen that kind of boiling in the water. I'm looking in the sun, so I'm pretty much not able to see. Oh, he's not number 3, I don't believe. I think he's a little short, but easy, get away from my anchor system here, guys. Oh yeah, he's fun anyway. I guarantee you, anything you catch in this little bitty water, it's fun, because it's just nice little fish though. Well, that was a good eating size back then when we could keep them. You know, they used to be, we could keep them that size. Ah, those are the good ones. But not no more. If it's up to me, I'd catch me 3 of them that size, and I'd have them for lunch, and I'd turn them big ones loose. So we had to bump them again. But all right, guys, on to the next one. Oh, guys, one of them times again. Dropped it in his mouth. I don't think he's very big, but it never gets old. It never gets old, guys. Oh, he might be a little bigger than I think he is. I mean, that lure hit the water, and he caught it. He's a trained fish. I wonder who trained this guy to catch food in his mouth. Well, whoever trained him, I don't know, but I'm the one who's giving him a lesson. All right, guys, that was amazing. Yeah, guys, I had a fish I'm not going to put in here. I'm a little embarrassed about it, although I shouldn't be. It was a good fish, and it was just like this right up there. He caught it as soon as it hit the water too, and he was running, and all of a sudden he went around an oyster, and it was all over, man. Once you get around that oyster, it's cut the leader, and he was gone. He was a lot bigger than this fish right here. This one might barely be legal. I'm not sure I'll take him. I see a mark on the side there. If he's not healthy, give him a chance to get healthy. We'll see here. But I'm getting to the end of my ditch here though, so I still think I can catch fish out in the main water today like I caught the first one. But what is this guy? Oh, he's just got a little scratch there. He's good shape. He's good shape. 22. Yes, sir. You're going home. Oh. So that's number 3, guys. And, oh, that is awesome. I'm not going to mess with the end here. I've seen some more busting up here. So I'll leave them for another time. We'll go back towards the main body and just play around a little bit. Maybe hook up one for fun or something. But I do, before I end this video, I want to tell you a little bit about the string deal. So we will be talking about that for a couple of minutes, guys. If you're not interested, you might want to skip ahead to the next scene. But anyway, I put this string on here, And this is that Dura C is what the name of it is. It's 30 pounds. As I said on the last video, I did a break test on it with the scale, and it breaks at 23 pounds. Knot in a knot in the middle of the string, 23 pounds. Well, I said, well, I was going to test how much drag that I like. So my drag was set up just like I fish. I put it in a rod holder back home to where it's standing up straight, about like how I'd be fighting. And I took that end and I hooked it to my scale, and you won't believe how little bit of, it feels like I got a lot, but per scale, it didn't move it about 3 or 4 pounds. So I don't know, you know, it feels like I got a really solid bind on them, and it's been in that pole over good, but 3 or 4 pounds is all it is. But of course, you got to have it a little lighter, because whenever they give that real quick run, that 3 or 4 pounds, you know, got to be able to, you know, when this string don't have no stretch. So if you have it too tight and they make a quick run, they'll pop your string. So I think I got it set good. But that just tells you if I got 23 pounds before it breaks, and I'm set my, I think there's redfish running there, but they won't bite. This is going back over where I've been, and oh, they know something's up. It's just, I get out of here and let it alone. Maybe it'll be good for another time. Last summer it was only good for one trip. I came up here 2 or 3 different times, and it was dead. So this is the second time. Y'all seen the first time a couple of videos back, and they're still here. So, but anyway, back to where I was at. I checked my Power Pro 20 pound at the break. You know, when I took this off, the part that was way deep in the reel was like brand new, and I tested it, and it broke around 16. So it calls itself 20 and it breaks at 16. This calls itself 30 and it breaks at 23. So my initial, and the way this thing casts, I mean, now that I'm kind of going downwind, let me kind of back off a few haunches, but oh yeah, look at that. That is a good cast. When I take the magnetics off, I had it up kind of high because I've been casting into the wind. I just was curious to see what it'll do downwind. Not that we have a lot of wind, but no, I can't see any difference in the casting as far as being just a little bit bigger in the diameter, that it's making a big difference. I'm liking it so far. I can tell it's cheaper quality when I was spooling it up on there. I ended up having some green dye on my hand, so that tells me that their coloring is not as high quality, and it'll probably turn white quicker, but color doesn't really matter. It can be it can be plumb white as long as the strength's still there, and I believe we'll be fine. So far I'm giving it a thumbs up. For the price, I'm giving it a thumbs up, and the only other thing I can say is we'll wait and see how it wears. You know, if it holds up over casting a long time and stuff. And but so far so good. And anyway, let's move to the next one. I don't want to bore y'all too much, so on to the, well, I don't know if I guess we'll go to the next one. It won't be able to keep him, but it's early. I hadn't been here more than maybe an hour. So if, you know, what am I going to do the rest of the day? If I go home now, man, I have to work. I don't want to go home and work, you know. But of course, I ain't really got that much work to do, because I'm always one of these guys who, being self-employed, I got to take care of my work first, then I can come out here and fish. But as a rancher, there's always something that you can do somewhere that's not pressing. But all right, onward, guys. got out here? Oh, figured we'd have something right here at the mouth of this thing. We ain't no giant, but I think she's a little feller. Huh. I don't know, should I put him in here? Well, I guess y'all seen him, I put him in here. I gotta have something more than just a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of deal here. We gotta show you that we out here. Ooh, this guy. Good thing we missed your eyeball. It was pretty close. Guys, it's same thing, chicken of the sea, downside lure. This jig head's a little heavier than what I was fishing with. I did this morning about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't really see what I was doing too good. I wasn't awake. I did this in my sleep, but it works. But there's a little gap there, some grass can hang up on, but well, nobody's perfect. Boy, I tell you what, I'm loving this string. I'm not lying. I'm not convinced that this string is not better than the Power Pro as far as casting, because I'm selling it out there. And look at that rascal's gone. And maybe a little bit bigger diameter is going to keep it from backlashing as easy. I thought it would be like, well, it won't feed out as good, but it may be just the opposite. So all right, guys, what do we got here? Something. He's super big. He took a bit of drag. Oh, look, he's a flounder. I wonder if he's hooked, because I don't want to drag my net out, but he's a keeper flounder if he gets in a boat. All right. Yeah, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, now that's unfortunate. Not really, it's just a knot. It's that double unis. There we go. Yeah, guys, keeper flounder. I could go out there and try to get a trout. I know where trout live. Then we could say we got a Texas slam. I don't know if we will or won't. Might just stop by a reef on the way in. Yeah. Guess what we having for cut it out. Terrible. Buy stainless so you don't have to baby it too much, and then you might as well go on and buy the cheap stuff, ain't it? Of course, Academy had these hookouts really cheap, but I didn't buy this. I bought this one on Amazon. I paid a little more than I would if I would have bought it at Academy. And I don't think neither one of them are good like the old stainless ones. The old stainless hooks out, so you can leave them. Everything was stainless. And I mean stainless, not this crap they call stainless that rust. True stainless is not going to rust. Alright. Yeah, he's 16. Alright, guy. Well, get inside the box. Quit biting my shirt. Quit biting me. Oh, payback, is it? Alright, guys. That was fun. Well, let's see what else we can get. got out here, guys? Well, there's a little pocket right here. I thought there ought to be something up in here. Oh, and he was laying out here. It's all right. Well, guys, you see this grass up here, though? This is really, I don't know how many reds I've seen up inside this grass that you can't do absolutely nothing with. Oh, but this guy was out here, like you seen, so we were able to hook up on him. So, guys, I think, even though it hadn't been very long, I mean, there's my boat right over there, but I think we're going to go ahead and kind of close out this. I probably won't stop fishing, but, you know, every video has to have an end. So, I think this is going to be the end of this video. And if something really exciting happens that's, you know, out of the ordinary, I will, you know, put it in here. But I need an outro, so this is going to be the outro. Oh, just don't grab them things. You throw them away. These fine things here are supposed to be stainless, but they make stuff so cheap nowadays. You know, that I had a pair of these back when they made it out of real stainless, and they laid in the boat. He would have been a keeper, 20-incher. All right, guy, go bye-bye. Yeah. Nope, you ain't gonna do that to me. Oh, there he goes. I know somebody would say, he didn't swim off. No, y'all don't sound like that, guys. But maybe somebody from somebody else's channel got on mine. He didn't swim off. He didn't do the tail shaky thing. Oh, I kid, guys. You know me. If you know anything about me, I kind of like to make a little joke. So anyway, I just want to thank y'all for coming out. Another beautiful day, guys. I hope y'all are out somewhere doing the same thing, although it's kind of in the middle of the week, so unfortunately I know what it is to have to work. I've worked public jobs in my life. Most of the time been self-employed, but there was a 11-year stretch I worked at the Dow plant there, and so for 11 years I punched a clock. So I feel for you. So anyway, I will see y'all next time. So God bless, and we will see ya. Bye.